y'all please, I should have gave y'all this. I don't know if y'all need this picture. I want y'all to look up the HBCU presidents at Trump office begging for money. I want you to look.
You know what's interesting though? Listen, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing I told y'all the first time when I did the other Corey reaction. I'm gonna leave the original video in the link with the timestamp. So if you don't want to hear me ramble, just go watch that. For the people that won't see it, here you go. But here's the thing, right? Evidently, while under Trump, that's when HBCUs had the most funding.
This up and put one of them pictures up. All the leaders of the HBCUs at Trump office begging for money in the selfie photo. Because we finna shut this talk about DEION down. Because I know what be happening. It was a coach. He didn't shake DEION's hand. And that was like that coach shining moment. That's what we know him from. We don't know this coach from coaching. We know him from not shaking DEION's hand after a game. Talk about you ain't no real SWAT coach and all like that.
Wow. He switched to Colorado?
No, this was before that. Okay. This was a coach that nobody know from nothing except maybe his players. He didn't shake DEION's hand.
Oh, I seen that. I can't think of his name.
I'm finna put all these busters on blast to get something to say about DEION, because see, the coaching carousel is the coaching carousel. But when this brother DEION Sanders, who came to work on one of them things where he got to scoot around. Look at that. These are the people y'all hold up. The HBC, look at over.
Corey funny for that, right? They all met in the Oval Office to beg Trump for some more money. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Most HBCU alumni are not doing that well financially. It is what it is. Not enough to the point where they're gonna feel obligated to donate to the school or build buildings and structures on the campus. It's just not happening like that, right? You know, if you go to a Harvard or a Yale, Stanford, or those type of schools, a lot of alumni that graduated from those schools are multi-millionaires with rich friends. So it's easy for them to donate to the school and to have buildings erected in their favor, in their name, and things of that nature. You don't really see that too much in the HBCU world. That's all I will say.
Up there in Trump office. We'll take the picture. See, my brother DEION Sanders wasn't given his propers where he can coach at the major high-paying universities. So he came on down to the HBCU, Jackson State, and he coached. And didn't he do that thing when he was there? He won. He was at the job when he was recovering from his foot thing. The man brought income to the school. The man brought high-profile looks to the school.
Listen, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He got the it factor. He got people to go to Jackson State that would have never considered that school. He served a purpose. They went undefeated this year. He got them more money, more recognition. People who never considered going to the school are now saying, hey man, HBCUs are an option. He did what he was supposed to do.
And as he advanced in the culture world, all the busters found a way to say something about him. This happens commonly at every job. If you find a way to move up, the busters gonna talk about you for moving up.
Oh my God, bro. Corey is a godsend, bro, because what he's saying is 100% correct, bro, in every aspect of life, dog. They're gonna have people that you started out on the same level with. They ain't got the hustle, the drive, the ambition, the wherewithal. They don't know how to finesse their way into living a great life. So when you move up, oh, you gotta be kissing ass, you gotta be sucking somebody, you gotta be, you know, it's actually pathetic, you know. It is what it is.
Coaching football at the college level is a cold hustle for a black man. But DEION Sanders came to Jackson State and blessed them got him all kind of sponsorships, everything, move him up. And now he trying to move up like you supposed to do in the coaching carousel. And people are finding all kinds of ways to talk about him, but I ain't heard nobody talk about these people. Look at them. You might know them if you go to a HBCU. They begging. You want the man to stay where they got to beg? These people are there begging. They're begging. No other way to put it. He supposed to stay there. No, you use that as a stepping stone to move up. He won.
Like they ain't no different from him, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Deion Sanders he gave you blessings. It's people on there, it's people who came on my show, and I know I moved them up in their profile, and some of them don't even fuck with me. They don't say nothing good, whatever. I don't give a fuck, because they busters, dog. They busters. They can't maintain in this world without living with their woman or begging from Trump.
Corey definitely hitting the nail on the head, right? I can't really speak for other people, but as far as black people go, they be wanting you to suffer with them. Like, if you got a way to get out the hood, bro, they much rather you stay in the hood with them. No cap, bro. Let's keep it real, man. They got certain people in every city, they do the same thing every day. They go get their little beer from the store, cigarettes, they little marijuana, they weed, whatever you want to call it, and that's their routine. But when you deviate from that, they say, man, who this dude think he is? He think he better than somebody, bro, just because you want better and more for your life. Make that make sense. To sum it all up, crabs in a bucket.
Look at them. Look at these fools. I don't know what.
Who is these folks?
I know that's them two.
They like presidents.
They hired.
Two ghetto.
They was hired.
Look at
Joe
them.
the plumber was hired.
Look at them like he the Messiah.
Are these HBCU leaders as well? I don't know these
Church
think-
people.
I know old girl, she got on too many colors to be somebody.
I think them just niggas that just got paid.
Right, that picture ain't relevant right there.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, man, bro, if y'all don't stop talking about Deion Sanders like he left y'all, homie, to move up. Sometimes we got to. Deion Sanders is about to go to Colorado and open doors for brothers and sisters in Colorado. What is you talking about? He supposed to stay in Mississippi and open a sweet tea factory?
You know what's crazy? He's already leaving a mark on Colorado as it is. First of all, they 1-11, right? They are going to potentially get a Heisman quarterback to go to their school. That's one. For two, merchandise sales are already through the roof just because he's coming. For three, their social media following grew by I think somebody said 175,000 followers the day they announced it, bro. That's that primetime effect. It is what it is. He has that star power. He's going to get people to come there, resources to come there. He's going to change the whole program around just because of who he is. And I think that he got the defensive coordinator from LSU to come, or was it Alabama? It's one of them schools. He's bringing some people with him. They're going to have a phenomenal year. It should be way better than 1-11 next year for sure.
Oh my God.
What is left for him in Mississippi, dog? Mississippi is a very racist state, and we try to help our brothers and sisters out, come through. Deion Sanders, that coach, that's his shining moment to dish Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is the real deal, man. Deion Sanders was not only one of the greatest football players of all time, he got charisma. He got the it factor. He can shine wherever he go. Now he on his way to Colorado, and he finna shine out there. A program that ain't shit, and they know they ain't shit. They didn't want to hire nobody like him, but after seeing what he did in Jackson State, they like, God damn it. He got the it factor. They would want.
He ain't no normal guy, bro. He one of the best to ever do it, man. And Jackson State fumbled the bag. Stealing, not holding up their end of the bargain. I heard that after 30,000 ticket sales for a stadium that sits over 60K, I believe, he was supposed to get a portion of any ticket sales after 30K. You think they gave it to him? No. Doing shady stuff. That's why he's leaving. And he's leaving for 16 times the pay. Now, would they be saying the same thing if this man came there and it didn't pan out the way it was supposed to? He didn't get wins and they were taking L after L. Man, them people would be running DEION out of Jackson, bro. I know my people, bro. One thing I know, and fun fact, I used to live by Jackson State University when I stayed in Jackson, bro. Trust me, man. It's not a whole lot of promising looking things around there, dog. No cap.
To come play for DEION.
He got to leave their ass too after a couple years.
Eventually. If the opportunity shows, if he wins in Colorado, he gonna get one of them high-profile jobs.
Right. But,
as he should.
But to play devil's advocate, do you think possibly some of those folks that are hating and dragging him down and all that and making a big hoopla of it, that maybe, like you said, he did such a great job, maybe they're that upset. Like, oh my God, you leaving us high and dry. Like, you were doing good. Maybe
I can see both sides.
Right? Like, maybe
I can't see the other side. Man, if you happy for the brother,
I want the best.
You only happy for the brother when he doing what you want him to do. But what his mind say do, he bogus for that.
Yeah, bro, it's all about what have you done for me lately. He doesn't perform, people ain't checking for him like that. It's only because he's performing and they mad that he's gonna leave. You take any fan base and the star athlete is showing out, he's cutting up that season, and he gets traded the next year, they're gonna say it was him, they're gonna blame him, people are gonna be mad. Like when LeBron left for Miami, bro, they burned this man. I think they painted over the school, or I forgot what it was, but they burned all of his jerseys. They were calling them racial slurs. It's going to happen. You can't please people. It's really that simple. So if you living your life to please somebody else, you already messed up in the game of life.
He made a promise to the school.
What did he make a promise to?
To the school.
What'd he do?
Or to HBCU.
Can you tell me what promise he made?
And he didn't fulfill it because apparently he did really well by them.
He exceeded expectations. Them people went undefeated this year. I think he got one more year left on his contract.
Yeah, we're supposed to do it for you.
Oh.
Let me make sure I hit that. The coaching carousel goes like that. Do you know how many coaches?
Business is business, right? If he was able to get recruits that he got to go to Jackson, imagine what he could do if he goes to Colorado. They have more money. Come on, man. It's that simple. It's numbers.
Leave the job when the big money school get with him?
Or how hard it is to even keep a job or get a job, period.
It's called a coaching carousel. It goes around. When you do good, you have opportunities to make more money.
That's true. Yeah.
You don't stay at Jackson State. What is at Jackson State besides?
Well, people looked at him as a catalyst for the move.
But he did it. He did the damn thing.
That's the way they looked at it.
You said they looked at him as what, brother?
As a catalyst for the move.
He helped. Get another one.
Well,
get another one.
They put all the pressure on his back because he said it. You know what I'm saying?
He said what?
They put all the pressure on his back because he said it.
What did he say?
I don't know what he said verbatim, but he basically.
So you can't say
Marcus, you can't speak if you don't know, bro. I'm just saying to you, that's just a rule in life. Yeah. If you don't know, I know what happened. Yeah. The man had a contract. He left the contract early because that's what coaches do. They have that clause in their contract where when the school with the big money call, they can go. He's not obligated to stay in Fishing Pole, Mississippi.